What's up, everyone? Welcome back. So there's been a lot of comments on part 1 of the Fallout New Vegas mod guide for PC, where people are having problems with the 4GB patcher. They're saying the game's crashing or they can't get it to work, so I figured today I would go ahead and dig into that and see what's happening. So I did end up trying to install the latest 4GB patch, and it did indeed crash my game. So you're not crazy or anything like that. It does seem that the new 4GB patcher just doesn't work in the configuration that I've laid out in part 1 of the guide. So this is a quick guide that we're going to go through here. I've got a fresh, clean instance of Fallout New Vegas, and I'm just going to run through all the steps really quickly. Again, apologies to the previous videos. Some viewers had told me that they felt those guides were way too long and boring, so I'll do my best to get through this quickly, and hopefully it won't be as boring as the other videos. So let's get started here. So first things first, we got to go into Steam and make sure we got a fresh copy of the game downloaded. That you can see here, I've downloaded a clean copy. And then here we're just going to go into the options and check the options here. I'm just making sure that it's set the way that I want it to be set. We're going to click play just to ensure the game actually functions cleanly without any mods. And we see the game starts right up and seems to work okay. So we're going to go ahead and quit out of here. And the first thing we're going to do is go get the NVSE, the newest New Vegas script extender version. So we're going to go ahead and download that to the desktop. And then we're going to go into the New Vegas installation directory for Steam, and then we're going to unzip the NVSE. And then we're just going to copy over the files from the NVSE package into our install location for New Vegas on Steam. And then here I try to run the Fallout launcher, but I can't because once you got NVSE, you got to launch NVSE. So go find NVSE launcher or the EXE. We're going to double click that. And we see the game kicks off and we are now running with the script extender. So we're going to exit out of this. And the next thing that we need is the 4GB patch. So looking at the Silverlock documentation for NVSE, we can see that only certain versions of the 4GB patch are supported. The newest version is not supported by NVSE, and that's probably why your game is crashing. So here we're going to go to the Nexus, and we're going to download the version of the 4GB patcher that we know works with NVSE. And then we're going to go ahead and unzip the 4GB patch onto our desktop. And same as before, we're going to copy that 4GB patch into the Steam install location. And you'll notice here that that EXEs folder is included with this download, which a lot of viewers had indicated that their version was not creating. So we're going to copy that into the Steam install directory, and then we're going to run the 4GB patch to make sure that is working without crashes. Okay, the game is working, but it must be running in some sort of borderless window because my capture software didn't get it. So here I'm going to that first video that I made, and we're going to go look for the ENB that we need. So we're going to go get the ENB Engine, and we're going to get the latest version of that. Then we're going to unzip the ENB onto the desktop, and same as the other two packages, once that's done, we are going to copy over the ENB into our install location. And here, again, I'm going to go with the wrapper version and not the injector version. And I'm going to take that D3D DLL and copy that into the EXEs folder onto my Fallout New Vegas install before I do this copy. And then I'm going to copy the files over for the ENB. And then we're going to run the 4GB patcher and verify that everything is still working. Again, apologies, capture software, for whatever reason, is not capturing this, but I assure you the game is running fine. Okay, and the last thing we need to do, or that we want to do here, is get the Nevada Skies, which is the ENB preset that we want to use. So we're going to go all along to the Nexus and get that enhanced shaders. All right, and now that we've got the enhanced shaders, we're going to do the same install from the first video. We're going to kind of follow the instructions here. So the ENB preset is a series of folders that indicate the step. We're going to go to step 1 is the required files. We're just going to copy everything into the New Vegas install path, overwriting the existing files. Then we're going to go into the optional quality presets and we're going to pick UHQ, copy that into the New Vegas directory. And then we're going to go to the next step, which is optional palettes, and we're going to pick the Mojave palette and copy that palette into the New Vegas install directory. And then we're going to go to step 4, optional effects, and we're going to pick the FXAA injector all effects. Because I'm on a GTX 1080, I'm not concerned about performance. I always get 100 frames per second. But pick obviously the one that you want, or none if you don't want that. All right, so we're going to close everything, run the 4GB patch. And the game is working with all the ENB, the NVSE, and the 4GB patch, the presets, all that stuff. Now, you can't see here because my capture software didn't capture it, but here I did pull up the terminal and do a get NVSE version, make sure I got the right NVSE installed, and I did go look at all the logs. Everything's good. We're back to where we were. We're ready to reapply all of the mods that we used to have. So, hope this video was helpful for you. We'll talk to you guys later.